Come on.
I got an episode to pull out for you.
Thomas, Slocky, if I can't pronounce this right, Padnaga. Yeah, he's probably Spanish. A Dublin youth who for many years served as a seaman aboard slave ships and described the boarding scene. So this man is going to describe how it was to be a man on this ship, cargoing these people, man. And who these people we getting on is out of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So it's going on. Children were torn from their distracted parents from their screaming children, wives from their frantic husbands from their violated wives. Come on, what have we been getting into the scriptures? That you have raped, murdered, and pillaged, man.
Yep.
You have defiled our people to a point where they're walking dead.
Look at him now, man.
So it's going on.
I got an episode to pull on top of yours.
Come. For their violated wives, brothers from their loving sisters from their affectionate brothers, see them collected in flocks, and like a herd of swine driven to the ships, they cry, they struggle, they resist, but all in vain. No eye pity, no hand help.
I got it. And this is an excerpt from the book From Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph Windsor, and it reads: in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Israelite state with great slaughter, going into that 70 AD. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people, talking about the Israelites. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa. You see? Israelites fled into Africa. That's why we are associated with Africa, man, because we fled there during the time of 70 AD, fleeing from Roman persecution, right? So it was estimated that 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery.
See, that's why you people ignorantly think that you know something, but you haven't actually looked into history itself.
I got some more for you, bro. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. And it goes into a scripture, Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth, even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone, man.
No, that's right, man.
See, this book tells you that over 1 million Israelites fled into Africa, man, fleeing Roman persecution. See?
Because who first fell off was the northern kingdom, and then who followed was the southern kingdom. Going on though, man. Hey, Israel fell off as a whole. That's why Israel's spread across the four winds of the earth, man. So reason why we come out here and push this word, because we're commanded to, but because there's confusion of face of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that may look like the heathen nations, but your seed goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Am I getting Romans 15 and 4?
Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort in the scriptures might have hope.
So these scriptures right here is our survival guide, man. It's our history. It's our exposing the Edomite on you so-called white people who are the Edomites of the Bible, man. Who they are, man. Okay, we got some.
It's the second.
But for who's learning, man? It's just for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to know who your real heritage goes back to. It's from the Holy Scriptures, man.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. And that has already happened. You see, we still here in Babylon, man, because we fell away from who we truly were, man. You see? And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Talking about you damn Edomites, man.
No, that's right. That's like old dude came up here and he had questioned his pastor about certain scriptures, and then you know he basically tried to avoid that giving him an answer. So you know, towards the end of the day, man, yeah, don't believe on anybody, man, but look into it yourself, man. Get into history, get into whatever you can, but remember, man, that true and that true history is right here, man. So remember, don't get all caught up in some other wacky tacky bullshit, man, on this place, man, because a lot of people try to entwine everything else, you know, for everything being all one thing, you know. So you gotta. I like to cook. So you gotta chop up the little pieces and separate the pieces, like separating the beans before you actually get them into the pot, man.
Let's go right here. Verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is as the Most High, sitteth in the temple.
You can record the signs and stuff.
Yeah, you can take pictures of the signs, man, but
sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Now, who put this image up, man?
nah, that's right.
Who put this image up? Did not the so-called white man put this image up, man?
What did that one scripture talk about? Wood and stone?
Wood and stone, man.
Nah, man.
Did not the damn the Edomite, the so-called white man, put this image up and say he was the Messiah? Did he not paint the 16th chapel with him painting himself as the Most High and Adam touching fingers, man? Who painted those images, man? The so-called white man. That's what the scripture is talking about, man.
Nah.
Who opposes and exalted himself as he is the Most High, man. You see, this is a false image, man. The Messiah don't look nothing like this, man. You see this? That's why I said right here on the sign, this image is not biblical, man. That's not what the Messiah look like.
Now the question, do you say that because they say the image of the Most High, his skin was like, you know, shiny or whatever, like gold or bronze or something. The eyes were like they had fire light or something like that.
Burnt brass. His skin was like burnt brass, and his hair was like gold.
It's out of Revelations 1 and 13.
What fucking white person you ever seen with fucking Willie hair, man? Let's be for real. Look at these motherfuckers got stringy dog
Obviously
hair, man.
not this man right here, man.
Because if we read the true depiction of the Messiah, it would not look like this, man. It said his hairs were white like wool. The Edomites would say, "Oh, you see that? His head and his hairs are white like wool." But when you read down, it said his feet like it's a burnt brass. You telling me his hair was fucking white and his feet was fucking like burnt brass?
Yeah, and his eyes were blue.
Are your fucking feet a different color than your face? Come on, man. Common sense, man. These people don't read. They don't want to deal with reality, man. You have something, bro?
Yeah, this is 2 Maccabees 6 and 2. And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem, and to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympus, and that in Gerizim of Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwelt in this place. So you had when they back in prior to 70 AD when the Grecians besieged Jerusalem, all right, under Antiochus Epiphanes, they painted up the Messiah as a so-called white man at that time too, within the temple of the Most High, and that's what it said, painting himself as he's God, man, putting himself up as the Most High. Con. So who else has done that, man?
This is First Maccabees chapter 1. First Maccabees chapter 4. First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, talking about the Bible, wherein the heathen sought to paint the likeness of their images. You see? That's what they always try to do, man. The so-called white man always wanted to paint as if he's the Messiah. That's why he has gained control over the earth, man. Because all these people look at, the so-called white man is Jesus Christ. You see? He's not the Messiah, man. The Messiah was a so-called black man, a so-called Negro. from the tribe of Judah. A big
It makes
bro.
sense because the disrespectful term for Negro back in the day was, you know what, so,
Nigga.
Well,
you know,
And nigga just means black.
You got to think
just
about it
that
too.
is,
At one
makes
time,
you downgrade, make people not want to pay attention to that word or that person or that skin color, you know.
that's right. At one time, you know, everybody had melanated skin, man.
But how y'all feel about Ephesians 6, the armor of God? What do you take from that?
What?
Ephesians 6. How do you feel about that? The armor of God.
It's talking about this truth, man. Put on the whole armor of God. It's talking about this truth, man.
Break
That faith,
Just
the
solely
faith.
the truth, or
Huh?
it's not on a spiritual level, just to be on a knowledgeable level, or what?
It's the truth, man. This is spirit and knowledge, man.
This
But you
is-
have to. Oh, go ahead, bro.
It's like this is a spiritual thing, man.
Con,
You know, this ain't no working out your muscles or you know. Hey, this is a spiritual understanding, and a lot of times, you know, a certain person could try to pick up this scripture, but may not get the understanding of it. That's why you got all these people that try to push different type of shit out of it. You know, we push it through the spiritual aspect of it, than a carnal mindset would try to intake it. So this is a spiritual thing.
The scripture do tell you the Most High has the power of knowledge, man. You see? That's why we are out here in the highways and byways, because the Most High told us to come out here and cry out. Matter of fact, let's get scriptures, man.
Come.
The Most High told us to come out here on the highways and byways and cry loud and spare not, to show His people they going off, right? In fact, let me get that real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 58 and 1. Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry loud and spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people Israel and show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. And that's why we out here on the highways and byways doing this, man. Because the Most High commanded us to come out here to cry loud and spare not. He ain't tell us to go in no damn church. He ain't tell us to be in the church wearing a suit and all that. That shit has nothing to do with us, man. Wearing a suit, all that shit goes back to the so-called white man. We're supposed to have garments on, man. You see? You have some Proverbs?
Yeah, just back up what you just said. You know, hey man, I'll just get the scripture and then we'll break it down. This is Acts 17 and 23. For as I passed by and beheld your devotions, I found an altar with the inscription, to the unknown power, whom therefore ye ignorantly worship. Him declare I unto you, Yahweh that made the world and all things, seeing that He is the Most High of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. So there is scriptures.
Why all these people in church?
Come.
If the Most High don't dwell in temple made with hands, why you in church?
I can go home and smoke weed or do what they do anyway. You know?
Yeah, because
This is
you know,
just
towards
a
the end of the day,
facade.
hey,
Everybody goes there
this is
for
probably not
facade.
even for them.
Yep.
They're probably still caught up on that veil.
I'm gonna tell you what the Most High says, man. The Most High says this. Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. This is wisdom right here, man. This is the top knowledge on the planet. You see, because we know how this gonna end, man. We know the fate of all these people out here,
We
man.
live in Revelation right now.
You see? So wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. Is this not the chief place of Denver right here? 16th Street Mall? This is the chief place of concourse.
Right.
See?
Where you buy and sell.
God. She
Right.
ordered for her voice in the streets. Shalom. She cried in the chief place of concourse in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her voice, saying, How long will you simple ones? How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And you scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Talking about these Israelites, man, these so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They walk up and down, man, they don't even listen to the word, man. But at the end of the day, that's gonna be to their destruction, man.
Because if I may say, that's all this book is
Ain't no
written for,
pictures.
man. This is all this book is.
Hey, no
truly-
pictures.
This is all this Bible
You
is
can take
truly,
pictures of the signs though.
truly written for, man. It's,
Yeah.
it's for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the Hebrew Israelites of the 12 tribes are written in the scriptures, man.
They ain't gonna listen, man, because most of
I didn't realize they didn't hear the brother at first. I thought she was.
I'll grab
So
that.
break down something for me about the Native Americans.
Of Gad?
The Native Americans. Give me something about that.
No, we're getting into that too.
I'm listening, man. I'm listening. Undivided attention, man. This is God we talking about.
So this is second Maccabees, man. Because the Native Americans, man. So they come from the northern kingdom, man. The 10 tribes. So This is the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and the rest of these are the north. This is the northern kingdom, man. The 10 tribes. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Those are 10 tribes, right? So when you go into Maccabees, it tells you
Is it
about the 10
Ezekiel
tribes.
where it breaks down the 12 tribes?
My bad, 6, 7, 13.
The 10 tribes.
Ezekiel 37, the Valley of Dry Bones. Coming together into one stick.
Tells you.
No.
These are the 10 tribes, which
what?
were carried away
Sent to the
prisoners
New
out of
World.
their land
Gad.
in the time of Hoshea, the king
Isaiah,
from
right?
Salmanasseh,
No,
the
you're
king
talking
of
about the
Syria,
Apocrypha.
led away captive because these 10
The
tribes
account of them of the Northern Kingdom coming to America.
The Babylonian captivity, the 10 tribes they went into captivity under Assyria.
Second Ezra
See,
15.
after that captivity, this is what they did, man. And he carried them away over the waters, so they came into another land. But they took counsel amongst themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a farther country where never
13
man
and
dwelt. That land was
39.
hid.
13
And
and
did nobody
39.
live in this land before the so-called neighbors came over here? You see? But you did have, and can somebody give me that account of Solomon? He had his ships going back and forth to America to get gold and stuff.
Con.
Can you hear me that word? This type in ships, it should come up. All right, thank you. No problem. Since we on that, let's go on to that. You see? So it reads, but they, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and 41. But they took the counsel amongst themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth
Hey, that's
into
what
a
he's
further
reading already,
country
huh?
where never man
you
dwelt.
already read that? Man, I wanted to get that too.
That they might keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river.
No, just showing you that geography.
Matter of fact, it's on that map. Get that map. If you can see it. Oh no, the arrow's in the way. Yeah, the arrow's in the way. You ain't able to see it. Damn, ain't no.
You know, if you know your geography a little bit, you know, look up the Euphrates River, man, and you'll see what.
The narrow passages of the Euphrates, and they went around the backside. See, around the Horn of Africa, came up from the bottom of Africa and landed in South America. They spread out from there. You see, that's how the 10 tribes, the so-called natives and Hispanics, got to this land, man. You see, that's why they was all on them islands out there, man. You see, that's why they all in South America. That's why they moved all the way up to Canada, because nobody had ever dwelt here before they came over here, man. You see, this land don't belong to you so-called white people, man. You stole this land. You see, the so-called Native Americans were here. So-called Native Americans and Hispanics were here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, man. You see?
Attention passengers.
So, back in verse 43, and they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river, for the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half. Now, if you read the account of Solomon when he sent the ships over here, it'll tell you.
I got it, brother.
You got it? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Just give me a second about this shot. This is the book of 1 Kings.
Yup.
Salakia. Chapter 10. And Salakia, let me find it real quick, brother.
Yeah, man. So it took them a year and a half to travel down the Euphrates around Africa.
Go on,
up to
I got
South
it, bro.
America. You got to go ahead.
Yeah, this is 1 Kings 10 and 21. And all King Solomon's drinking vessels were of gold, and all the vessels of his house of the forest of liberty of pure gold. Let me go on to the next verse. It says, for the king had at sea a navy of Tarshish,
Yup.
with the navy of Hiram. Once in 3 years came the navy of Tarshish, bringing gold and silver, ivory, and apes and peacocks.
Why I say once in 3 years? Because it took a year and a half to go and a year and a half to come back. That was up to 3 years. So when it tells you that the so-called natives and Hispanics got into the narrow passages of the Euphrates, and it took a year and a half to get to the Americas, man. And it took a year and a half to go back. That you know that it was talking about this land here, man. You see, that's what King Solomon was sending his navy to get gold and what, bro?
Kind to get gold, silver, ivory, apes, and peacocks.
He was getting all that from America, man. All that from here. You see? So that's how the so-called Native Americans got over here, man. Through the Euphrates, down around Africa, up and came up to South America, man. You see, and spread all the way up to Canada. You see? You see? That's right. The so-called natives and Hispanics, this is all they land, man. The so-called white man came and robbed and raped and pillaged and took the land from the so-called natives and Hispanics, man. You see? So I got a little bit more. For the Most High showed them, 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and 45, for through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half, in the same region called Asareth. You see? The highest shall stay the springs of the stream again, that they may go through. Therefore sawest thou the multitude with peace. You see? So how shall I say it what? I have flock that is not of this. I have sheep that are not of this flock. You see, when Yahweh went back to the heavens, he had to come over here and get in the word as well, man.
That's why a lot of I don't know if we get into a little bit more of a history aspect, but
They had different names for them.
yeah, a lot of people, a lot of men over here that they did have different names for them. They even have tablets that they found or stones of Hebrew in Mexico that they had found. Man.
No, you cannot. No, you can't. You back up.
This is the definition of that word ape, man, out of the First Kings. All right, and it goes back to the Hebrew, meaning kapa, which goes back to Slovakia. It's used to denote apes, especially monkeys with tails. So not just apes, because I'm not sure apes are indigenous to North or South America, but monkeys definitely are. They got monkeys, all sorts of different types of monkeys all throughout it.
We're talking about like those silverbacks and shit.
I just want to edify, for
like apes,
Con.
spider monkeys, and all that shit. All that, man. You ever seen Anaconda? You see the monkeys down there?
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
trees, different monkeys like that.
Yep.
And that's why you have some of the monkeys over there now.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Yeah, because
Like,
they
you ever
pulled
seen The
them from
Hangover?
the Americas.
You seen The
Con.
Hangover?
That little
The monkey, they were selling the drugs and shit.
Yeah.
Them type of monkeys that was coming and getting, man.
Yep.
But I got something like the